up, everybody? KBO Collections back with a hobby drive, the first one, and it's been a long time. So anyway, yeah, been quite a while since I've been working from home and haven't been out driving to work. Had to go back to the office starting today, which means I'm back in the car, which means it's freezing. Like, yeah, it's freezing. It's super cold. But anyway, so yeah, what I wanted to talk about today was it was something that while I've been sorting cards and stuff, I came across some oddball issues, some oddball card issues and things like that, that I've gotten. I don't have many, but I have a few, and there were some that I've gotten and that I just put away and kind of forgotten where they were until I just found them again. So anyway, but yeah, so what I actually wanted to talk about today was, as you know, like many of the oddball card issues come from food companies a lot of times, and a lot of the food company oddball issues were on boxes or packaging, things like that, stuff that you have to cut out. And that means that a lot of times you'll find these things and they are in really bad shape around the edges. like the cutting's bad, you know, they're not, you know, they're not centered up well, like all kinds of things like that. So anyway, because, you know, you're probably talking about a kid that was like, you know, I don't know, like 5 years old with the cereal box and a butter knife trying to cut like the Rod Carew baseball card off the back or something like that. So, you know, things aren't always the best when it comes to doing that. So anyway, so yeah, so I have a few oddball issues that I've gotten that were hand cut oddballs. And so this weekend, I just decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to trim these up. I'm going to trim them up because, you know, at first they had a little bit of charm to them. Like, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it. There's a little bit of charm to the shoddy cutting and things like that. But at the same time, it's like you get a bunch of them and they've all got shoddy cutting and it just kind of looks like junk in a way. So I wanted to trim them up. So basically what I'm what this video is about and stuff is, like, if you have an oddball card issue that's like a food issue that was cut off of a box or a panel or something like that, do you trim it, or will you trim it to make it look nice? You know, and the thing is, it's like, yeah, okay, I know some people are like, oh, don't trim cards. Well, this is a little bit different because it is a card that was meant to be cut out to begin with, and it's just an old card that was cut out in bad, you know, form and whatever. Now, yeah, like an actual manufacturer card, right? Yeah, don't trim it. But like something like this, an oddball food issue, because they are hand cut, and when you get them graded and stuff, they say hand cut. Now, I'm not necessarily planning on getting these graded or anything like that. That has nothing to do with this. But I'm just wondering, like, do you trim or straighten up the edges of these oddball cards when you get them like that? So, I mean, I do. Like, I did it to begin with, but I'm actually thinking about starting more of like a food issue for my Cardinals, right? Like a Cardinals food issue type collection, which means more oddball, you know, like hand cut cards and stuff like that, which means a lot more rough edges, and yeah, I'll straighten them to the best of my ability. Now the thing is, I know that with some of them I won't be able to do much because the, you know, like they were maybe cut right up to the words or the lettering and things like that. so you don't have much room to play with in terms of trying to straighten them up. But if you've got like a little bit of extra border or something like that, yeah, I'm gonna get in there and trim them up and straighten them up. So anyway, just to try to make them look a little bit nicer is basically what I'm doing. So yeah, so that's pretty much today's episode, the welcome back episode in 2021 to the Hobby Drive. Just me talking about oddball cards and trimming them, straightening them up, so that they look, you know, nice and look more presentable to me. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I think there is a charm in a poorly cut card. Like there certainly is. And I'm sure a lot of people out there can agree with that. But at the same time, like, taste change, and my taste changed a bit on those as I started to consider potentially getting into a collection of them. And so, yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time. All right, bye.